Welcome to Pick a Better Snack. This curriculum was developed by the Iowa Nutrition Network to encourage students to eat more fruits and vegetables. Each lesson, we'll be learning about the importance of eating fruits and vegetables for our health. Before we get started with today's lesson, let's warm up with a short exercise to wake up our bodies. Today, we'll be doing high knees. This exercise is similar to jogging in place, but you bring your knees up higher. When you do high knees, make sure your knees are going at least as high as your hips. Keep your hands out in front of you at waist height and try to hit your hands with your knees. That's how you know you're bringing your knees up high enough. You can also instead choose to move your arms back and forth like you're running. If you have trouble standing, you can choose to instead do arm raises like we learned about in our last lesson. While seated, bring your arms up slowly to your side until your hands are at the same height as your shoulders. Then bring them down and repeat. We're going to do high knees for 30 seconds. Get ready by standing up and finding a space in the room where you won't accidentally hit your neighbor or desk with your arms. Make sure your body is relaxed and ready to move. You can choose to start with your hands out in front of you or at your sides. Ready, set, and start. And stop. Great job, everyone. Let's sit back down at our desks now to get ready for today's lesson. Today's lesson is called Health Heroes. Today, students will have the opportunity to make their own healthy superhero characters. As many of you may remember, we talked about the My Plate Food Guide, which shows us what foods we need to be eating in order to be healthy. One of those food groups on the plate is the dairy group, represented by the blue circle next to the plate. This means that at every meal, we should try to have one small dairy food for a healthy diet. Dairy foods include things like milk, cheese, and yogurt. Anything made of milk can be considered a dairy food, such as butter and ice cream, though we should be careful not to eat too many of these since they can be unhealthy in large amounts. Dairy foods help our bodies in several ways, such as providing lots of vitamin D and calcium, which help our bones and teeth stay strong. Dairy foods also give us protein, a nutrient that helps us build muscles. Overall, dairy foods help our bodies grow, especially as kids. For a healthier option, you can also choose low-fat versions of dairy foods, like low-fat milk or low-fat yogurt. Some people cannot eat dairy foods because of a condition called lactose intolerance. This means their bodies have trouble breaking down lactose, a sugar found in foods made of milk. If someone is lactose intolerant, they can instead eat non-milk dairy products such as soy and almond milk. Activity time. Health Heroes. Using the Health Hero worksheet, students will be creating a superhero or superheroine whose powers come from the healthy benefits of dairy foods. You'll need to come up with a design, a name for your hero, 3 powers that come from dairy foods, and examples of dairy foods your hero eats to get these powers. For example, my hero is the Dairy Daredevil. His powers are super durability, which means he doesn't get hurt easily due to the dairy foods giving him strong bones. Super strength due to dairy foods giving him lots of protein, and an attack called Ultra Bite due to dairy foods giving him strong teeth. His favorite foods are 2% milk and yogurt. When making your hero, feel free to use pictures from magazines or stickers for their design if you don't want to draw. Alright, let's get started on our health heroes. Use the dairy health benefits on the screen to help you think up of powers. When you finish with your worksheet, share it with your neighbor. And if you have time, you can make more than one health hero. Pause the video here to allow time for this activity. Thank you for joining us for today's lesson. See you next time.